Hello, my name is Mario Phantasma, and I'm with Paradise Locker Meats in Trimble, Missouri. I'm here with Tyler Webster, and we're in the Rooster Saloon. We're out here in Stanley, North Dakota. We've been upland game hunting here for the last couple of weeks, and we're going to attempt to make some upland sausage. It's a combination of pheasant, sharptail, and Huns. We're going to get started on the grinding process. Tyler, can you switch that, flip that switch on for the grinder?
Forward. There's a forward and a reverse. We're going to go with forward.
Yep, we want forward. All right, we're going to start mixing. I'm going to take the lean upland game, and I'm going to mix it with some pork. You want a little bit of fat in there, just to give it a little texture. It'll help bind a little bit too. So, a little fat never hurts anybody, right? Oh, I need a little. There we go. So, there you go. So I've been running my shop since 1995. I started with Excalibur Seasonings back then, and then Walton's became their distributor, so we use Walton's for most of everything that all of our spices, some nettings, and other items that they sell as well. How's that looking?
Looking really good.
We're going to make a nice forced round sausage.
How many pounds of meat are we putting compared to how many pounds of fat and cheese?
We have about roughly 20 pounds of bird with about 5 pounds of fat and about 3 pounds of high temp cheese we're going to add. See how soft that is? That's going to mix up nice, and then we're just going to kind of mix this just a little bit, just to get the fat and the lean mixed up before we it'll mix better once we get more product in there too. See how it's kind of getting tacky already? That's what we want. We want a good bind. That way the sausage doesn't become crumbly when you cook it. Awesome.
So are we going to double grind this meat, or are we just going to run it through once?
We're just going to run it through one time. And the reason why is this game meat's, it's pretty soft, and I don't want it too mushy when it goes into the sausage. So one time should be sufficient with this.
Good.
Okay, we're going to start the mix process. We're going to add the seasoning to the mixer, and then Tyler's going to attempt this to run the camera and pour the seasoning. So we're going to pour the seasoning slowly as I'm turning, because we want a good mix with the seasoning. We don't want it all clumped up in there.
Yep.
Get that dirty. All right, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Man, that smells good.
That does smell good.
Now, what kind of seasoning is this?
This is the Walton's, or the Excalibur jalapeno poppered flavored sausage seasoning sold from Walton's.
Awesome. Well, it ought to be pretty darn good. It's coming from there.
This one bag makes 25 pounds of sausage, and that's what we got. 1 pound bag, 25 pounds of sausage.
The jalapenos are getting to me.
there's a little heat there. I like it.
Might have to start drinking that water.
Okay, we got a little bit here to stop. There we go.
Okay, what we're going to do, sorry.
There was just
We're
a little
gonna
bit
add-
of stuff right there on the edge.
Yep, we're going to add a little bit of water as we go.
Okay.
This will help get that seasoning mixed up in there. There we go. All right, let's let it go for just a minute. Doesn't take much. How's it looking?
Looks like meat slurry to me. Smells good.
Oh, we're going to add a little bit of the sweet and sassy garlic pepper. This is wonderful stuff. I use it at home. I love it. Oh. Well, there we go. The cover came right off. Here, wait a minute. Be smart about it.
How many of these birds did you shoot this week?
Not many. You shot most.
These
I don't
were-
know, probably 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah, and then there was a bunch that I had left over in the freezer from last year. So, do you want me to add some more water to that?
Yeah, we will here in a second, as soon as I
Okay.
start cranking. I'm just going to sprinkle some of this in here.
Perfect.
Does that look good?
That looks good.
All right. Okay, let's do it again. You notice who gets the crank job here.
Well, this is making meat with Mario.
But this really mixes well. It does a great job of mixing, I can tell already. Most of the seasoning's all mixed in.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It's getting some nice tack to it. You can see that. That's what we want. We want that bind to where it just kind of sticks to your hand.
More water?
No, let's go ahead and mix this a little bit more. Usually about 5 minutes of mixing is good. When you start seeing the product getting, here, okay, thank you. When you start seeing the product sticking to the sides, that's a good indication that you're extracting the protein so we can get the bind that we're looking for. And by the bind, I mean, when you cook a brat, you want to be able to bite it. It's like a piece of meat, right? So I've had brats before where you bit into it and the meat was kind of crumbly. So that's what we're trying to avoid.
Fire.
All right, we have our pepper jack cheese that we're going to add. It's a high temp pepper jack cheese. We're just going to kind of eyeball this and kind of do it like the redneck basement type sausage making thing. So hopefully we'll be close.
Well, we are making this on my custom Valley pool table / meat table.
That's right. This is perfect.
It actually works pretty good.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a knife, would you?
You know, I have a cleaver though. So here we are in the Rooster Tail Saloon. As you can see where it gets its name. All the rooster tails.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We gotta, you gotta have a cleaver.
Gotta have a cleaver. Yep.
You ever used one of them before?
No. Whoops. All right, well, that did a pretty good job. All right, so let's crank and we'll pour. Whoa, you didn't want to do that. The bag ripped on me. That's all right. Oh, that looks yummy.
That does look good.
I think we ought to just try it like that. I knew a guy one time that worked with me when I worked in Kansas City. Every now and again, he'd just reach up in the grinder and grab a piece of raw hamburger and eat it. I'm like, man, you're gonna get sick. Nah, never. I don't know. He never did get sick. So.
That would appear to be about 3 pounds.
That's pretty good. Yes, sir. Awesome. How's your arm feeling?
A little tired.
Is it okay? Well, I believe this is ready for stuffing. It's got a good bind. Looks like the cheese is all, look at that. That's what you want.
That looks really good.
Yeah, that's gonna stuff out really nice. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll get the stuffer ready to go and play with these casings and make some sausage. Okay. Gotta get these casings lined up here. I'm gonna wet the horn here a little bit. So these casings will slide on. There we go.
I'm going to turn this off because it's getting sexual.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're preparing to go ahead and stuff some of this sausage in some casings. I believe these are number 38 casings, is what she told us at the store. So that's a good size. It'll make a nice plump sausage. But you know, every sausage making journey always involves something. You know, you get a little thirsty when you're doing all this work. So, you know, a little bear proof never hurts. You know, have a little swig of this and get the party started a little bit, and you know, add a little bit of this in the sausage, and you know, just a little extra.
That's the secret.
Yeah, that's the secret
sauce.
Little bear. Oh God. You get drunk eating your sausage. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started stuffing this thing. I've already got the casing on. It's ready to go, the hog casing. So we're going to tilt this back and we're going to start filling. So I'm going to try to do it this way, if that works. Yeah, don't pick it up off the wood.
Well, we can pick it up off the wood.
Okay, all right. It is, by the way, it is the bar. So
it is the bar.
Yeah.
This isn't a professional thing. We're not at your meat locker in Tremble.
This is true.
This is the Rooster Tail Saloon meat locker in North Dakota. Are you packing that thing pretty tight in there?
Yeah. I want to get as much air out of it as I can. So when we start cranking this down and pushing the sausage out, we want to get all the air out before we start putting the casing on, or filling the casings. You don't want a bunch of air pockets in your sausage. Feels like it's packing down pretty good. All right. We'll start with that. How about that? All right, we're going to take it down, and you'll notice air coming out. Oop. There's a little bit of sausage. So I'm going to pull out a little bit of this. I'm just going to twist it like this. That's how I like to do it. And then see, there's a little bit of air still in there. So I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to pinch it. We're going to start another one. Ooh, come back here. It's kind of hard doing it by yourself, but okay. I'm going to pinch that. Pull that a little bit. Those are kind of long, but we'll make them work here. Let's see if we can get this air down here. There we go. All right. Start it again. Let's do it on this one. I wonder if this. So we managed to run some sausage out of here. What I like to do with the brats is I like to spin them like that. Go in between each brat, spin it, tighten it up a little bit. That's a big one. We got a little bit big on some of these, but that's all right. We got a big appetite tonight. We haven't ate since this morning, so. That'll help make your lengths there.
Just like that.
Yep.
Okay. So we got them stuffed. We're gonna get the grill here to about 400 degrees. Honest to God, I have no idea why 400 degrees, but that's the number I picked. So, and here they are. Really, really, really nice big fat bratwursts. So, there's 4 of us. We're going to have 2 apiece. And we're going to give them a try. And hopefully, they're not awful. There's no way they can be real bad because they smell great. So, I mean, sausage is sausage and meat is meat. And, you know, pheasant, Huns, Sharptails, they're not bad. So, now comes the moment of truth. Now we try them.
Look at that. They're holding together very nicely.
It's fogging up my lens. Either that or else it's us thinking about these things.
There you go.
All right. Now comes the moment of truth. Give her a whack.
All right. Here goes.
Hold on. There.
You ready?
Yeah, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Worthwhile?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That is awesome. I love that spice.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. The biteability of it is awesome.
That's really good. Boy, I'm glad we made a lot.
I know.
We made a lot of bags.
I always should have made 50.
That's killer. All right, so
I love it.
Bird Brats with Mario the Meat Man.
The best.